In this video, guys, I'm going to show you guys my ultimate settings in Rainbow Six Siege, my no recoil settings, my general settings, how to make your game look like this to this, also my elite settings. But one more thing is, if you guys comment below Black Eyes, you guys have a chance to win these Black Eyes control freaks. All the other control freaks, depends which you guys prefer. I'm going to pick the winner in 14 days, so make sure you guys sub if you are new. So let's get into the settings. So for my general settings, guys, for training grounds, we have everything turned off and headshot only. We play border when warming up, but you either play training grounds offline or play TDM mode. TDM mode's a great way to warm up before playing ranked. For the ping, I have yellow pings turned on, which you guys have this feature turned on so you can call out for your teammates in the right location. For displays, this is sort of like the bottom left of your screen. You see now on, off. I have it on the second one. You can have it off so your game does look a little bit nicer, but it's nice to see how many frames you do have in game. For the connection feedback is on default. The camera inside group on off. The fuser, I have it on both at the moment. I remember it was a bug when it first came out, so I got on both. Drone phase, this is the important one to have. Make sure you have automatic. Match replay is on. It's a nice way to go back onto the game. And then crossplay on. For the HUD settings, I leave everything on default. There's no point putting yourself at a disadvantage. People like turn out when they get points, etc. But everything default is a better way. People just, I don't know, I feel like if people have some stuff on off, it's just like compass off. You're just at a disadvantage. So I got everything turned on. Audio settings, I have master volume 100, music on a 0, dialogue on 100. I play night mode. People always say hi-fi or night mode. I prefer night mode, so when actually in gunfight, it's just a little bit less. Like the gun just does make a lot of noise. With hi-fi, if you're close with the gun makes a lot of noise. So I put night mode. Do not touch TV mode at all. Forum chat's 100. Display settings, VSync. I have VSync turned off. I don't think there's a lot for console on and off, because it is 120 frames, and that's what the console always runs on. Graphics modes, make sure it's the first one so you get 120 frames. The second one caps at 60 frames. So that's that. Field of view, I play 84. I think for controller, this is the best. 84 is just under below the 90, which is good. People do like to play 60, which I think that's a bit too old now. The game a lot quicker. Brightness, I have 66 brightness. Let's get into my control settings. Control settings, vibration enabled. I like the vibration so I can learn the recoil pattern. And then for the gadgets, advanced settings on. Drone advance on. Practice, don't know what this is, I'm not gonna lie, so I've just disabled it. For controller layer, use default. For look, I've disabled. Classic rotation, make sure you have this classic. I'm pretty sure when you load the game for the first time, it's on updated, so make sure you guys change it to classic. And I play 27, 74, 5, 5. You can actually put your dead zones to 0. I've not tested that yet. Maybe I'll do a video in the future testing 0-0s. But I got these on 5 at the moment. And for my advanced settings, I have everything on 23, and then the 1.0 is on 17. People are also advanced settings. So if you're going to put standard, I usually play 27 if you just want to like that. But advanced settings, 17 for the 1.0 and the rest being 23. But I don't use these scopes at the end, so I only use, I basically only use the 1.5, the 1.0. These are the main two sites in Siege at the moment. The 1.5 is killing it. And then aim, I've on hold, enable advanced settings, put everything to 0. When you put disabled and or default, I feel like your control is a little bit delayed. So I got everything on 0. And then accessibilities, preference, I kind of use red at the moment, but I think I'll go back to blue. Was it a light blue I think I was using before? I'm going back to blue. And then screen shake turned off. Yeah, that's the accessibilities. This is all preference for you, of course. So if you head over to general settings and go to TV and display options, go to video overscan. Make sure you got 120 frames activate as well, so you're not on 60 frames if you're on the new gen consoles. Display, that's going to be overrides, whatever the best for you. You guys have this on PC, RGB. It's a lot better. If I put this game into standard, if you see my game right now, it looks a lot blurrier. PGR, switch anyway. You see my game and like overall settings just looks so much better. You might not see a difference on the video, but when you're actually in game, you'll see a lot of improvements. So that's my display settings. I'm going with my elite settings now, guys. If you don't have one, I do recommend picking one up. I know they're a bit pricey. I do recommend you guys pick one up, but make sure you guys get the warranty because they do break quite easily. For the primary, we have on primary aggressive, we have the 5th box, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5th box over, and then for the right analog, we have it on primary and aggressive, and on the first one, for me, gives me no recoil on Siege. I do recommend picking one of these up. I have on the blue as well color. Elite controllers is going to be fine against keyboards, or you use default controller and use claw. But I don't think you can get the elite Settinqs. Maybe you can, but I do recommend you guys picking one of these up. So yeah, that was my ultimate Settinqs Rainbow Six Siege. Make sure you guys sub if you are new. I do post champion highlights every single day. I'll be posting for the whole month this month, guys. Trying to get #1 champion. So make sure you guys comment below Black Ice if you want these control freaks. 14 days, I'll pick the winner. I'm also going to be posting my attachments video tomorrow. So if you did miss this video or have not seen this video, make sure you guys check that out. I'll leave it right at the end when like YouTube let you pick them 2 boxes. And hope you guys enjoyed.